This short video is going to show you how to create two files to basically include in your PHP work. This is basically going to be to create a database connection and set up the variables, and to also close a database connection. What we assume here is that in Dreamweaver you've already made a container or project, and that you've actually already gone and linked it up to FTP. There'll be another video to show how to link it up to the FTP server later. What we need to do is we need to make a new file. Except this time, rather than .html, we want it to be PHP. You can also use a .inc, but it's just easier. Anything that's got PHP, let's just leave them with a .php on the end. And we're going to call this MySQL connect.php, because we want to use MySQL to connect to PHP. Okay, this one here, it's not actually a basic normal web page, so we're going to get rid of all the other information that's in it, and we just need a first command. So $PHP means run the CGI script on the server for PHP, so everything inside here is not normal HTML, it is PHP. If you wanted to send something to the actual screen, we could just type in the echo command, and that would actually print that out as HTML. And then if I put like actual code in there, BR, we'll put an enter after it. Note with PHP, the speech marks and the single quotes are transferable for doing strings and writing text. This one here, we're not actually going to want to print out any information. What we're going to do is actually set up some variables. So we need the MySQL host, and I've got my SQL webhost.com. Where that has come from is on my PHP. If I go back, so I'm back in webhost and MySQL. So on the main MySQL settings, what I actually have is the actual name of the host that it's going to be. I also have the user name and the database name, and obviously I also will have a password as well. So I'm going to basically add in the name of the database and also the name of the user, and finally the password for the user. So we have these four variables that we're going to use and also reuse later different times. So I've got my database connection open, so I haven't actually got the connection open yet. I've got the host, I've got the database name, I've got the username, and I've got the password. Now I need to create a variable and connect it up. So run a function to actually create the connection. Oh, wrong one, didn't actually get the information copied. So let's just go back, copy it again, and paste it. So now I've got a function MySQL_connect, and I'm giving it three pieces of information. First up, the host name. So what we notice is that all the variables in PHP start with a $sign. So $, MySQL host, I'm giving it what's stored in there, so it'll give it the MySQL 115. I give it the username, and I give it the password. So that creates our basic connection. What I want to do is just check to make sure that the database is actually accessible, and go a little @MySQL_select database. I give it now the database variable, so that will either work or die. So if it basically doesn't work, it basically prints out this message. So that's how we create our basic connection. What we then also need to do is create a file that's going to let us close it. So what we're going to do is just go File, New, This time I'm just going to get my PHP file, going to create it. Don't want any of that stuff again. Make sure I save it into the right folder. This one's going to be mysql_close.php. Once again, I start off with the question mark PHP and close it off. This one only has one line in it, thankfully, and it is one simple command, mysql close, which actually closes all the database connections. These basically two sort of files we use over and over each time we want to create a connection and close a connection. So we put them in here so that we can reuse them over and over rather than having to type all that information into each file. So we'll leave this little video here. The next video is going to actually show how to actually enter some information into the database, but it will also involve creating the web page as well and then linking it up to these two files.